Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the Unforgiven with 1,867 rating versus Team Solitaire with 1,443 rating. So it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. And then we are going to go ahead and see, three ties. And then we're going to see Team Solitaire win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second. And looking at the deck counts, we see 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. And then they are going to go ahead and decide to go first. And then looking at the opening hands, we have Boot Sector, Tiding, Quick Launch, Chamber, and Veiler. So they do have a going second card here. And then they have Talons, Water, Desires, Fusion, and Instant Fusion. So yeah, this is going to be pretty good. They're going to go ahead and normal summon out Water, turn that into Meow, and then they're going to get Water Effect, gain 1,000, bring out Wind from the deck, go ahead, turn those into Doodle Bob, and then they're going to go ahead and get Wind and Doodle Effect, and then they're going to go ahead and chain Veiler. It's actually going to end up not being super great for them, because they're going to get hit with Talons. And then Talons look at hand, and they just admit defeat. Yeah, there wasn't anything that, like, they were not winning that match, 100%. But going on to the second game, we are going to go ahead and see Dragon Link choose to go first. Looking at the opening hands, we have Seyfried, Black Dragon, Boot Sector, Chaos Space called by. It seems like every Dragon Link player is drawing this card in their opening hand. Kind of insane. And then they have Talons, Imperm, Droll, Wind, and Desires. So they have two hand traps going second. Obviously, the Droll will be met with called by, but they still have an Imperm. Then they're going to normal summon Seyfried, go for Striker Dragon, and then special summon out Black by banishing Seyfried. Go ahead and turn those into Romulus, and then Romulus Black. Go grab Ravine, and then go grab White Dragon from the deck to the hand, and then drop Droll. And then they're thinking on that. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and called by smack that. And then go ahead and activate Ravine, and then Ravine effect, discard Chaos Space, go send Abs, and then they're going to get Abs effect to go ahead and add Tracer from the deck to the hand. And then special summon out White by banishing Black, and then Chaos Space, put back Black, drawing the Brotar. And then they're thinking here, go ahead, turn those into Seal, White, go grab Black from the deck to the hand. And then activate Boot, Boot effect, go ahead and special summon out Tracer. And then Tracer effect, target Boot, they're going to let that go through, bring out Recharger, go ahead, turn Recharger into LP, and then Tracer. They're going to go ahead and turn that into a Pisty, and then Pisty effect the special summon. They're going to let that go through, bring out Tracer, and then turn those in the quad, and then they're going to activate LP effect the special summon, chain Imperm to negate that. And then quad effect, that's going to discard Brotar, target itself, and then bring out Tracer and Recharger. Then they're going to go ahead and turn those into Savage, and then Savage effect to equip, equipping Romulus, and then pass turn. So this is pretty good, 2 interruptions. And then pass, they draw Nib. The best 6th card. They're going to go ahead and activate Desires, banishing 10. And then looking at those banishes, just a whole bunch of going second cards. And then banished a Fire, an Earth, and a Wind. And then they're going to go ahead and negate the Desires, activate Talons to take. Then they're just going to chain Seal, bounce Savage. They take LP and then Seal summon. It's not like they can play if they have LP on board. Yeah, Seal effect, bounce, take that, and then Seal effect will go ahead and summon out Chamber, and then Chamber effect to go ahead and grab Tiding. And then they're just going to go end phase. Yeah, it's like they could attack over Chamber because it has 0/0 because of Seal. But then, Brotar is going to bring itself out, and that's going to be a whole nother thing. So they're just going to pass. And then they draw Tiding. Oh, that's a bad draw. But they're going to banish White, summon out Black, and then go ahead and get rid of those, make Seal, and then go ahead and use LP effect. They will go ahead and special summon out a Red MD from the deck. And then Red MD effect, special summon out Brotar effect on what did they target there? Alright, so they're targeting LP. They're going to go ahead and get rid of Tiding, go grab Rocket Synchron from the deck to the hand. Normal summon, activate, bring out abs, and then go ahead and turn those into savage. And then they're going to get savage 1, abs 2. And then they're going to go ahead and drop nib. And then pass over a token, go search. And then they're going to get seal effect. And then that will go ahead and summon out Sacred from the deck. And then Sacred effect, get rid of that and Tracer, go grab Levy. And then go ahead and banish some lights and darks, summon out Levy, Levy effect, pop nib, and then Tiding, bring out Chamber. And then go ahead and get rid of that for Striker Dragon. And then Striker Dragon effect, pop itself, grab Recharger. And then they're going to go ahead and Recharger effect. And then that will bring out Red MD from the graveyard. And then just go Battle Phase, poke. And then set Tiding, pass, draw water. And that's obviously not playing through a bounce. Normal summon, Tiding, go ahead, do the bounce. And then pass, draw Chaos Space. And yeah, they just submit defeat. So now, moving on to Game 3, we are going to go ahead and see Prank Kids decide to go first. Looking at the opening hands, we have Rocket Synchron, Brotar, World Legacy Guard Dragon, Quick Launch, and White Dragon. So no going second cards. Brotar can definitely be pretty good though. Like if they set up like the battle butter play and they go ahead and like Regeki your board, then like you can summon Brotar and that's pretty solid. But their hand is Nib, Draw, Earth, Fire, and Wind. So like one hand trap would be so incredible versus this hand. Then they're going to go ahead and normal summon out Fire, turn that into Meow, and then Fire effect, burn for 5, go ahead and summon out Wind from the deck, turn those into Doodle Bob, and then you're going to get Doodle and Wind. Now go ahead and dump Pranks, bring out Water, go grab Fusion Spell from the deck to the hand, and then activate Doodle, Tribute to add back Pranks, and add back Fire from the graveyard. And then go ahead and activate Pranks, effect, discard Fire, pass out a token, and then go ahead and link those into a Doodle. Then you're going to get Water, gain 1,000, summon Roxy's, and then go ahead and turn those into a Bow Wow. And then you're going to get Roxy's, banish, draw on the Droll. That's, that's a lot of Droll. And then set Fusion, end phase, you're going to go ahead and Pranks, put back 3, and then go ahead and draw into Water. And then pass turn, draw Ash Blossom. Ah, that would have been so good last turn. Quick Launch, bring out Tracer, and then go ahead and turn that into Striker Dragon, and then go ahead boot Sector Launch, of course. And then they can go ahead and drop Droll. This card is like so good. This card is like glued to my hands recently. Like every single game this card is in my hand. It's just so beautiful. Gotta love to see it. They're going to go ahead and normal summon out Brotar, and then turn that into a Seal, set World Legacy, and then end the main phase. And then end phase, they're going to go ahead and Bow Wow effect, tribute the Meow from graveyard, and then go ahead and add back, pass, draw place. Then they're going to go ahead and activate place, go grab Fire from the deck to the hand, and then normal summon out Fire, get rid of that, make Meow, and then they're going to activate Fire, and then just take 5, go ahead and summon out Wind from the deck. And then they're going to go ahead and activate Seal, and then that'll go ahead and bounce Meow, and then Seal effect, bring out Chamber. Oops, sorry, I'm back, but they're going to go ahead and Seal, bring out Chamber, go grab Tiding from the deck to the hand, and then they're going to go ahead and Pranks, discard Water, pass out a token, and then go ahead and get rid of those for Nightmare Phoenix. And then they're thinking on effect. They're going to use the effect Target World Legacy, chain Ash to negate that. Because it is co-link, so it can, draw. So Ash negate that. And then go ahead and get rid of those for access code, effect, gain 2,000. Then they're going to go ahead and use that. And then think on which. I feel like if you just activate an effect, like you should know what you're gonna pop, not just like activate it and be like, I don't know. So do I know anything in your hand or discard the stuff you added? But they're gonna pop World Legacy. Then they're gonna go ahead and Fusion, get rid of Fire and Water, bring out Rocket Ride. And then they're gonna go ahead. They're going to activate the effects. Already used Lamp, I think. Yeah, that's what they started off with. That's how they're at 7,000. They didn't Fusion last turn. So they're going to Water, gain 1,000. Not summon, but they will gain some attack here. then access code. They already banished the fire for access code. Brotar bring itself out. Oh, I don't think they're gonna catch that. Oh, it's kind of big. Said, oh, you have to banish the wind, by the way. It's attribute, didn't realize. At that point, you just gotta be like, oh, sorry, I'm wrong, cause like, I feel like you make yourself look kind of dumb if you didn't realize access code has to banish different attributes. Then they're going to go ahead and Brotar, get rid of Tiding, and then now we'll go ahead and add from the deck to the hand. They're thinking here. They're going to go grab Levy. I want to see how long it took them to think on that, because it felt like a while. They used Brotar. I'm not going to count like this part where they were, making the doodle right. Yeah, that took like over 3 minutes. That's crazy. They're going to go ahead and Rocket Ride, attack over, and then attack directly. Because it does gain 2,000 and then 500 from the field spell. Then main phase 2, Rocket Ride effect, Tribute to go ahead and special summon back. And then get rid of those, go into Doodle. And then Doodle effect to go ahead and Surge, go grab Fusion spell from the deck to the hand. And then Doodle Tribute to add back Fire and Water. And then go ahead and set. And then end phase Pranks. And then that's going to put back. And then go ahead draw. Yeah, I don't know why they went for this. This was just like really bad. Like I don't know. It's not like they did anything like everything was known. Like once you summoned access code, everything that they used there was already known. And by everything, I mean literally just Brotar. I don't know. That was played pretty bad. And then they're gonna pass, draw Gamma, then go main phase. They're gonna go ahead and Tiding, target Chamber, and then no effect. They dropped roll. Yeah, misclick. Oops. Bring out Striker Dragon, and then they're gonna go ahead and special summon out Levy by banishing Lights and Darks, and then Levy effect. And then they're gonna go ahead and pop the 2 back row. So they're gonna get rid of those, go into Seal. I mean, they still have Droll and Nib, so like they still have some protection. Like they still have follow up. So they're gonna make Seal. And then normal summon out Rocket Synchron. I want to see how long they're thinking. It feels like it's taking forever. Special. Okay, it's not. They're just looking at everything a whole bunch. That's why I have to press the next button a lot. And then go into LP. And then LP effect. They're thinking that'll bring out Seyfried from the deck. And then they're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Make Pisty. And then they can go ahead and use Pisty effect if they'd like. And then now we'll go ahead and summon back out Tracer. I love like whenever they give you an arrow and you're playing Guard Dragons, it feels so nice. And then Tracer effect, pop LP, bring out Recharger. And then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those, make Savage, and then Savage effect to equip. They're going to go ahead and chain Nib, and then that's going to flop the board away. Bring out the Rock, and then pass over a token, and then Seal effect will activate. Now I'll go ahead and summon out Red MD. They're calculating here. Oh, gotta love to see that. Their opponent's not gonna like to see that, but they are. Whenever someone says calculating, it's like, oh no, is this where I lose? Banish Striker, summon out White. Go ahead, get rid of that, make Striker. And then they're gonna give White to go grab Black, drop your own Lockbird. And then Striker Dragon, pop token, add back Tracer. Then activate Boot. Yeah, they're just because they DC'd theirs, so they're just showing them that they Striker, pop token, add back Tracer. And then they're gonna Boot effect, summon out Tracer, special summon out Black by banishing White. Then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those, go in the Quad Boral. And then Quad pop itself, go ahead and summon back out from the graveyard. Yeah, this is this is game, right? Because you can go ahead, Rhythm D effect, special summon out quad, get rid of those, go ahead, make sword, and then they're going to banish Seyfried for Levy, go ahead, special summon itself out, and then go battle phase. I said, nicely played, GG. Yeah, for sure, nicely played. For sure. They went into like Savage early and then was still able to like set up game. Also, like doing game when they're at like 10,000 is like, it's just so much harder than when they're at 8. For sure. Also, another thing that everyone always forgets is like boot sector effect, like gang attack. I don't know, like that 300 boost, like I know like it almost never comes up, but you 100% should know it. It could be the difference between like you topping a tournament and not topping the tournament, like all those little effects. Also, probably today or tomorrow, I'm gonna drop a things to remember, number 7. So make sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't watched the other ones, well, whenever I drop the things to remember, I'll leave like a link to the playlist. There's like a whole bunch of things that you can go through. It'll probably take like 10 minutes to watch like 6 videos because they're all like 2 minutes long. But I think they're nice. Honestly, I think like out of all the videos I record, those ones, like half of them, like half the things to remember just like aren't usable anymore because like it's in the old format. But half of them are still usable and still like good to know. But I'm gonna be recording another one of those later on, so make sure to watch that. Let's see how long the match was. It was a pretty long match. They actually haven't admitted defeat yet. There you go. So we see that 69 minutes long. Not bad. Pretty long for sure. It's definitely one thing I like about like real life matches over DB is like a 70-minute long match is just way too long. Like that's insane. That's so much time. It's like over an hour long for a Yu-Gi-Oh match. I don't know. A lot of people don't like the time rule. I'm okay with it. I know it can suck sometimes for sure, but I don't know, as long as like you're prepared for it and you play quickly, and you know you tell your opponent to play quickly, don't let them slow play you. Usually it's not bad. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.